So that just threw me for a loop. Facebook changed the location of the live button, and they're keeping us little old spinster ants on our toes. Anyway, I guess technically I'm married, so that's, technically doesn't make me a little old spinster. But anyway, this time of year, I get to, thinking about my family's Christmas traditions, which are all weird, by the way. And, the people in my family that have gone before us. And I had these two great aunts, and they've both passed now. We lost my Aunt Helen in 1999 and my Aunt Verna in 2016. And these ladies were amazing. We were very, very close with them. They never married. They never had kids. So they were always fixtures with my family. My dad was very close with them. And as a byproduct, my brother and sister and I were all very, very close with them. And they were at everything. All of our concerts, all of our plays, they were always there. And so I spent a lot of time with Verna and Helen. When I had days off of school, my dad had dropped me off at Auntie Verna's house on his way into work. And I'd spend the day with Verna and Helen, rummaging through Verna's basement and looking at family heirlooms and family photo albums. And Helen had a story to go along with absolutely everything. And we have since found out that like 90% of it at least is total bullcrap. And I know she is up there laughing at us because that is her sense of humor. But to go along with that, my family used to have a tradition that as we sat down at the dinner table, my sister and or I would always read the book, A Cup of Christmas Tea, to the family. And it was a wonderful book about the forgotten spinster aunt and how she was getting on in years and just kind of forgotten, and how important it is to remember those people in your life and just sit down and have a cup of tea. And I took that with me as I grew up, and I would go sit and, have a cup of coffee with Auntie Verna and, bring her coffee or take her out for a bowl of soup. And so that was something that we always did. And I know those times were really important to Verna, and they were to me as well. But anyway, this song is a beautiful piece that was recorded by Amy Grant and back in 1983. And it's always reminded me of Verna and Helen. And that was a really long introduction in getting there. But I wanted you to know the backstory. And I hope you enjoyed this song. Cheers, y'all. Up in the attic, is more than an heirloom to me. Wise men and shepherds down on their knees, bringing their treasure